York, big city of dreams. New York, big city of dreams.
What's going on? It's Jealous Knick Of Time show. Here to give you that Knicks talk just in Knick of Time. I'm pissed off today, so there will be no music. We're gonna get straight to the point. Before I do, I'm gonna just introduce you to the man, the myth, the legend, the guy, the stats and the facts.
Ryan G's in the building. I'm the only one who's not pissed tonight, so
Oh,
maybe I'm gonna have to be the voice of reason, but
I don't know
it is
about
what it
tonight,
is.
bro. I don't know about tonight. And I got Rookie of the Year on the squad joining me. Us is Ebony. What's going on, Ebony? Ebony, I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's because I'm talking through the mute. Yeah, I'm on your wave today. I might be a little toxic. I don't know.
Smoke
I
is
don't
coming. And
know.
then Lee is on the way. So you already know how Lee goes. So it's gonna be a crazy night with Ryan trying to calm three Mad Knicks fans down. But let's get to it. The Knicks lose. Knicks lose to the Cavs 95-89. Abysmal third quarter. Listen, Knicks only scored 13 points in the third quarter, shoot 16% from three, and we should have won this game. We had the effort. We listen, 63-50. The Knicks won the rebounding battle. Mitch had 16 rebounds by himself with 2 blocks, and the Knicks shot pretty bad. They shot very bad, and you know what? Bad shooting nights happen. It sucks that it happened tonight. It was on the back-to-back. We played a lot of games. We have one of the toughest schedules in the league, and I get that. But what I can't get with is Julius Randle's lack of effort on the court. Third quarter, as bad as we were playing, as bad as he was playing, we were only down 5 points. But I've seen multiple examples of Randle not hustling, Randle not rotating, Randle just not giving a damn. And it's frustrating because, listen, bro, your ankle is fine. You can't blame it on your ankle today. Your ankle is 100%. And because your ankle is 100%, I'm going to need you to give 100%. And I'm also pissed off at Tibbs because I feel like we're short-handed. And maybe, but like Tibbs, you can't allow this to happen. I remember Tibbs being the guy who would pull people for less. Randle threw away the whole third quarter with his effort. And not to mention the over-reliance on ISOs and the bad decision making. That gets me mad as well. But what burns my gears more than anything else is the lack of intensity on the defensive end. I cannot stand it. You're giving the Skechers the bad name, man. You're not going to sell Skechers doing that. I'm gonna need you to turn that around. And I'm Ebony. I'm going to you because you want to save wavelength right now, and I want you to get your thoughts on this game and Randle and the Knicks in general.
Yeah, I try not to be too high or too low. I really do. I try to just, wait until middle of the season, end of the season to get a gist of what we have or be angry. But one thing I cannot get past is effort or lack of effort. If you're not going to give effort, then what are you out there for? What are you out there? I was asking multiple times, why is he out there? What is he
Yeah,
doing to be out there? He's not giving us any production. There was no production in any place. He was looking at people like, no, that's your man. What you looking around?
exactly.
That's
Rotate,
your guy.
breathing our
And
air while you not guarding your man. Like, man, get out.
my last straw was that kind of the fast break points when he kind of just I think it was Levert or Donovan. I can't remember who it was.
I think it
They
was
kind of like
I think it was the Blur Max Struess.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. And it was at one point, it was a crucial play, like that we needed that offensive rebound. And he kind of just grabbed at it lackadaisical and they hit it right out his hand. I'm like, come on, I need that aggression. If you're not good. I was just giving you your props about, not letting things get to your whole game. But this was a terrible game. It was a terrible all-around game. And everybody is understanding that you're going to spin. People know that move. They know you are the Tasmanian devil. They're waiting for it. They're waiting for you to twirl and whirl around like a ballerina. We need to switch it up. I'm sorry. Today was not a good look. And Tibbs either. For Tibbs, accountability, man. That's
Accountability.
that's it for everybody. Not different. Just everybody. If
Everybody across the board.
you're not doing what you're supposed to, have a seat next to me. That's it.
Exactly. I mean, put in Sims, put McBride at power forward. I don't care that like when somebody's playing that awful, you got you. And you know what I think it is too. And I'm gonna get to you, Ryan. I know you're waiting for to be the voice's reason. You know what I think it is when Randle is double teamed. He's gotten to the point. He's like, all right, cool. I'm double teamed. I'm kicking the ball out. I know what to do there. When there is single coverage and he feels like he has a mismatch, I felt he's isoing and it works most of the time. Tonight it didn't. But then when it doesn't work, he just keeps going to it and it throws off his whole game. And I think that, I don't know if that affected his defense because as many people say, sometimes your offense affects your defense. But we already know this is a team. We can't not let that affect your defense. And that might have been what happened. Still no excuse for me. We need more effort. Ryan G, the voice of reason. What do you have to say?
Well, first and foremost, I'll start off by saying this. In no way am I excusing Julius Randle. He had a terrible game tonight. There's no excusing that. He passed up a lot of shots. A lot of times, it seemed like he didn't even want to shoot the ball or want to know parts of the ball at times, which is terrible. Because when you do that and you're one of the best players on the court, I feel like as if that affects the team in a negative manner. So it's like if you have the opportunity to make something happen as one of the best players on the court, you go out there and you make it happen. You know what I mean? Like give your team some type of hope. Like teams don't want to, if your teammates don't want to see one of the best players on the court passing up shots. That's number one. Number two, the effort was bad as well as the outset. He played with terrible effort tonight. My thing is this: the only reason I'm not really mad at the loss overall is just the fact that it's still early in the season, so I'm not going to be overly critical. I kind of wait until I see a good sample size. And then when I see that good sample size, then that's when I really start getting on players. Like if Julius Randle continues to play terrible and it's like the 15th game of the season, 20th game of the season, then that's when I really start to get mad at a player. But since it's just the 5th game of the season, I'm not going to be overly critical. He played a bad game tonight. It is what it is. And then the schedule as well. Like the Knicks played 5 games this season. 4 of those games are back-to-back. And you already know how tough it is in the NBA to win back-to-back, especially home to home. Like, yeah, Cavaliers were missing players, but at the same time, you expect the Cavaliers to come out like this because they got embarrassed at home, so they're gonna come out with extra effort. And to be real about it, the Cavaliers played excellent defense tonight. I'm not gonna take away anything from the Cavs. They played excellent defense tonight to shut down multiple players on the Knicks. And when you play defense like that, you're gonna win games. So overall, I'm not really worried. 5th game of the season, I'm not gonna be overly critical on players. And another thing too, Grimes, he has to be a bit more aggressive. Like,
oh yeah,
especially with RJ not being on the court, you cannot be passive like that. You have to shoot the ball. You have to be more involved in the offense. So that's another thing as well. But I'm not overly concerned. 5th game of the season. 4 out of the 5 games are back-to-back. It's tough to win back-to-backs in the NBA. I think especially when it's this early in the season when guys are still trying to get their legs under them. So I'm not overly concerned. It's a bad loss, but, let's see what happens when it's like the 20th game of the season, 25th game of the season where the Knicks are then.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm not overly concerned in the grand scheme, but still, I'm pissed. I'm fuming, man. And you know what it is too? It's the length of time. It's one thing. It's like, oh, you didn't hustle back on defense 1 play or 2 play, but it was like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tibbs, call timeout. Tibbs, take this man out of here, man. I was, oh my gosh. Where's the old Tibbs? Where's the old Tibbs that nobody liked? Karl Anthony Towns hated you and pulled you and almost ran you out of the. I need that to his back when stuff like this happens. I see Lee is about to enter the chat, so I'm. Give it a second. Give it a
Yeah,
second.
I Randle
Oh,
today.
we about to turn this up a notch.
Oh,
He
yeah.
grind my gears, man. He grind
Grind.
my gears.
Whew. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know you saying something, Ebony.
Yeah, nah, Tibbs and Randall. I can't today. I didn't know the ball stopped a lot with him today. It just the movement. It was no movement, no anything. I don't know he was. It looked like he was stuck in between in a lot of things, not knowing whether to pass or should I go for the shot. And he seems to have a bad habit of taking a step first or something before he does anything now, shoot a three, dribble, anything. You see he got a couple of traveling calls too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Lido, what's up?
Yeah,
What up,
man.
though?
Yo, Lee, I'm gonna just
What's
catch
up,
you
man?
up where the temperature is. All right. Me and Ebony are pissed at Randall for the lack of effort. Ryan G is the voice of reason, and now we're adding you to the mix. Listen, guys, we're going to move on. We're going to switch topics. We're going to talk about everybody else because let's be clear. He's not the only one that played bad. There's a lot of bad go around. But to me, the most egregious bad, if you had to grade the bad, his is the most egregious. It's just why we started out with him, but we're getting to everybody else. Go ahead.